Hello, viewers. A big welcome. I'm Stephen Hode, aka the Stop Hunter. It's a Tuesday lunchtime over here in the UK, and we are going to be taking a look at the Nat Gas price at the moment. That's US Nat Gas. It's part of my weekly live streams that I cover off various markets. Tuesdays normally WTI earlier in the day, and that's out there on my channel at the Stop Hunter if you want to check that one out. We did that about 11:30 today, and then follow that up with Nat Gas. So keeping it all energy Tuesday. So let's get into the analysis, and really it hasn't changed much from last week. What is, well, you can summarize it actually very easily in just a few words. High storage. That's it. That's dampening demand. The mild winter didn't spring any surprises. Storage, I think it's about 17% over its average at the moment in the US. Demand's just not there. It's keeping those prices, suppressed. And unlike, crude oil that we saw earlier today, looking a bit more bullish. Got to say, really, Nat Gas not that exciting at the moment. Nothing on the horizon either to maybe spark some hope for a bit more of a bullishness in the price. Let's have a look. Other factors out where we've got the Aussies striking the LNG strikes in Australia. I suppose Nat Gas prices, to stop them going any lower, have been supported by highs over in Europe, weekly highs over in Europe. So that stopped any further downside. Also, the EIA numbers out better than expected. 33 billion of cubic feet versus a estimate of 41, which is well below the 5-year average. So there are some bullish underliers stopping the price going much further down, but really it's driven by that high storage and lack of any diverse extreme weather. So let's go, and first of all, why not have a look at the forecast for the next few days, see if there's anything that can trip out Nat Gas out of its sort of stagnant phase. But actually this is 6 to 10 day temperature outlook for the States. I'm afraid it's nothing exciting. It's about average, so there'll be probably no more increase in demand there for Nat Gas over that period. What else can we take away? Well, we've got the storage numbers. We just mentioned them, that 33 billions of cubic feet, better than expected, helping to prop up the prices a bit. So, fundamental wise, nothing very exciting there. Nat Gas is a good day trading market as well. So you do get players in there looking to punt the price around a bit. It is a volatile asset, which adds to the fun of trading it. Let's have a look what's been going on this morning. Bit like crude oil earlier that we saw. We've got a reasonable uptick in the price, and we've had some good Chinese data out. Things are looking a bit better globally over the last few days. You do see the pull off the start of the week Monday. Then we've got this rise in tandem with what we've seen in crude oil at the moment. Other variables, what have we got? We've got historical volatility down the bottom. You can see pretty calm, pretty flat, nothing excessive. About 40-45%. Have a look back when the price was higher. You're talking more in near 100%. So it is a volatile old asset, Nat Gas. In terms of seasonality, anything to take away? Well, I would say probably on the balance of the longer term numbers on the seasonal picture, that grey line that you can see. So it's maybe just peaking before petering off a little through October, maybe a few gains through November time, and then all the way down into lows in sort of February, March time. And commitment of traders data, Well, we've got the large commercials. They're growing their positions, roughly about 100k futures there. We see that going up, and the large speculators who like to follow the price, you can see they've been reducing their positions down. And let's just zoom that out a bit so we can see a bit more clearly in terms of price. You know, it's, well, the best of range trading market at the moment, between that sort of level there, call it near a 3 to the lows of 2. So you've got a $2, $1 range there in between. So, nothing too exciting, but there are opportunities to make money in between those bands. And if we then drill into some longer term price action, let's see what's going on there. Weekly chart, any key numbers to take away? Well, I'm going to start with volume at price. Point of control, all where we're at the moment. Call that 2.5, 2.56, around about there, hogging that line as it has done for actually most of the year, really. Around, it hasn't deviated much from there. Key numbers in terms of Fibonacci's down to 1.5, probably the lows. Up wide, if it can get through that next 3.28 level, talking that next key Fibonacci 4.5, 4.7. 2 standard deviation regression band I've drawn on here as well, from those previous lows. And you can see, like crude oil, peaked out in here, it was like May, June time of last year, before that huge sell-off and then stability. If we're looking at standard deviations, then that one there is quite interesting, the mean, because it fits straight in around that Fibonacci at 4.7. So I think that would be a very good upside return. Also, with that sort of shoulder there of price action, sort of tallying in with that level as well. So 4.7 seems to be the ultimate upside if things turn more bullish. Downwise, I'd say 1.5, looking at that chart there. And what else we got? Short term action, the old line break chart, 4-bar setup. Currently bearish setup. I use the 4-2 setup, so I'll be going in somewhere around here. If I was looking to sell, 2.64, a bit more conservative, maybe around about 2.62 for that trade. If you're looking for a short play on the Nat Gas futures, and by the way, I'm using NG1 as the ticker here. That's the front month Nat Gas futures contract. And then into the Renko charts, what have we got? Let's start with the price action point of control line. You can see all around that Fibonacci number, 2.587. And you can see the arcs there on the volume at price. So if it slips below where it is now, 2.32, very easily achieved. And then a further slippage, 1.991, so around about 2. And then that 1.5 that I talked about earlier. If it can stabilize, build up from here, then upwise, we've got to look at those recent highs here, where it didn't really want to get through, which is just under 3, 2.955. Not a lot of volume, as you can see there. And then up to 3.5. And that's a more of a medium term look. Shorter term, focusing in on the price action. Let's drag that this way. We've gone from those lows here. Interesting. The Renko chart really does show where the price action supports and resists. And here, look at that. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bounces there from that 2.5 level. Really didn't want to go below there. And that was back in, so this, well, actually is close as the 7th of September. So you can really use the Renko charts to aid your analysis here. It drove itself on upwards a bit. And where could we be seeing it heading next in the shorter term? Well, first of all, we've got that arc price. So support wise, 2.5, 2.6 area. Then you're talking 2.7, just over 2.7, and then 2.6 0.75, say, for argument's sake, up there at the top. A pullback, like I said, 2.623 into this zone. A lot of price action there. Again, price bouncing down all the time from those levels. Then we could see it slip again, support there at that 2.597 area before maybe getting involved with the point of control, and then, like I said, slipping down further. If it does break through that level of volume and Fibonacci sort of zone down to that 2.5. So there you go. That's Nat Gas. In terms of a summary, well, looking, I'd say, quite neutral within that $1 range. If things turn bad, 1.5, you could see a good upside move, very good upside move, 4.5, 4.7. Going to need to be some fundamental shifts in there to start getting it moving either way. Got about $1 range at the moment to play, intraday trades with. So neutral, not very exciting. Like I said, the fundamental storage high where they're not giving anything either. So there you go, Nat Gas, all summarized up. What else have we got for you? Tomorrow we got some stock analysis. There's other videos coming out in the week as well on the channel at TheStopHunter. Don't forget to hit the bell and notification button, and you'll get all that content, firing your way for your amusement, and hopefully you can integrate it into your trading with great success. So thanks for watching. Good luck with that trading, and I'll see you very soon.